Hi, family. How are you all doing? I hope you are doing fabulous. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Justina. I am a Nigerian mom of three. I have two boys and one girl. We base in Ireland, Dublin, Europe, but we are in Lagos for the moment. So today today's video is not a daily vlog. It is a cooking video and it's not anything new. You guys have seen me make moi moi before. I am making moi moi today. So I am pounding the beans to help me take out the back of the beans. Usually you will use a food processor for this, but I want to do it old-fashioned way today. And today I am cooking with my mother. Now I know how to make moi moi. She's not showing me how to make moi moi. But there's a technique of how to put the moi moi in a leaf that I want to find out or I want to learn. You can use banana leaf for this or another leaf. I can't remember the name of the other leaf. But yeah, before the cup, the plate, the foil of tying moi moi and cooking it, there was a banana leaf basically. So I have seen my mom make moi moi this particular way all my life, but for some reason, and I am a fast learner if I must say, but for some reason I couldn't learn this. Whenever I try it or I attempt it, my moi moi will be leaking out of the leaf. That means I don't know how to do it very well. So yes, first of all, before we get to that point, I have to do the horrible job of, peeling out the back of the beans and washing the beans. This is usually a job for the girl child in the house. I remember growing up, I love moi moi. I love to cook it now as an adult, but growing up when I was a child, and if we have to make moi moi, I'm already dreading because I know that is my job to peel the back of the beans. And guys, this can take, when I was small, it seems like it took forever. So this is that one job I didn't like as a child, preparing for anything at all. Because if you guys are cooking later in the evening, let's say on a Saturday that you guys are home, your mom is gonna tell you to prepare the stuff that you guys are gonna cook. Let's say Saturdays or when you're on the school holidays, and let's say you guys want to make soup, moi moi, or whatever it is you guys are making, it is your job as a girl to prepare the stuff and get the stuff ready. So when your mom comes in, you guys will just dive in straight into cooking the stuff instead of preparing the stuff. If you understand what I mean, let's say if you're cooking bitter leaf soup, your mom will ask you to wash the bitter leaf, cook the cocoyam, do all the little job that you have to do, so that when she get in, then both of you will just dive into the cooking. So that used to be my job, and I used to hate it, preparing for the food that we're gonna cook later. But guys, that is the job of a girl child if you grew up in a Nigerian home. And for me that have only brothers, I didn't have no sisters. That job was left for me alone to do. But anyway, I can't complain. It is part of life. But yeah, I am now washing out the beans because you need to clean it properly and take all the back out for before you guys start cooking it. So after washing the beans, I called Adeze, my brother's daughter, to go and blend it for me. Now in Nigeria, there's people that run blending business. Will I say blending business? They have a giant commercial blender, very big, that you literally you can blend anything, any dry stuff, anything at all. It does not matter how hard it is. So there's a guy that does the blending thing, blending business down our street. So and that's how they blend more in Nigeria if you don't have a powerful blender. And then it's not about having a powerful blender. You need to understand that electricity comes and goes in Nigeria. Now, why we have full electricity in this house is that we're using solar. That is why we have full electricity in the house in Nigeria. So when the normal electricity is not around, when they cut off the normal electricity, see how they do? They might give you electricity in the night, and when you wake up, the electricity is gone. Or they might bring it in the daytime, and then later on in the night it's gone. So it's messy, it's everywhere. Or they might bring it in the morning and the afternoon is gone. So what happens with the solar? I feel like the solar is the biggest thing, we very good investment we did this year was the solar, because oh my god, it was just so good. Because then when the normal light is on, it's charging the solar, and when the sun comes up, it's charging the solar. So when the normal light is out, then the solar takes over. Powerful, very good. Anyway, I got Adeze to go down and blend the beans. If down the street, there's a guy that does the blending business. So when she came up, I put all the ingredients and all the other stuff, and I'm doing the cup one now. I told my mom to sit down. I don't want her to do anything, although I want her to teach me the other method. But I told her to stay in the dining room. Don't worry, I'll do the cup method first, because I know how to do that one, obviously. And then when I'm done with the cup method, I will bring the beans to her, and she can do this other method. So after that, after doing the cup method, I brought the beans to her. So this is the method that I'm talking about, that I don't know how to do. Even after looking at her and after watching her do this, I still don't think I can do it myself. I'm not confident. But yeah, I was just watching her, and she just, her hands does it like magic. Like the way she does it, it looks so easy, it looks so simple, it looks so whatever, until it's your turn to do it. I didn't do it. I was like, don't worry, I just want to watch you do it. Like, look at how she folds it. And it looks so damn easy. But let me tell you guys, if you don't do this very well, all your moi moi is gonna leak out in the pot, and you are left with nothing. So yes, so she's doing it, and when she has done it, I will now be the person to go and put it in the pot. So I didn't want her to stress herself. I just want her to sit down, because she's having her knees, she's having a pain in her knee. So I don't want to bother her with walking up and down and all that. But anyway, when she has done it, then I'll go and put it in the pot, and then come back and then watch her do it again. But can I tell you guys the honest truth? I don't think I actually learned it after watching her do it. I don't think I learned it at all. So I don't even know how to do it. This is one thing that I cannot get my head around doing, because I don't know. Because whenever I do it, my moi moi leaks out, and I'm left with nothing. So I don't feel confident in myself to go and do it. But I will give it a try one of these days anyway. But I'm just happy just standing there and watching her do it, because it looks like, it looks like a very interesting thing. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, back to the solar thing. I must advise anybody that has a house in Nigeria, a family in Nigeria, whatever, or if you visit Nigeria frequently and you spend time over there with your family, like, or you live in Nigeria, because I don't even know, I'm not talking about that one. If you live in Nigeria, and if you have the money to invest in solar, like, solar is the best thing you can do for yourself if you live over there, because our electricity comes and goes, is like It's like half of the time you don't even have it. Like, this is one thing that our government cannot fix for us. Since they gave birth to me in Nigeria, we have been dealing with electricity issue, and up till today we're still dealing with electricity issue. Now, how do people cope there? If you do not have money for solar, there's a thing that they have that is called generator, but then generator takes fuel, and in the current high living crisis now in Nigeria, the fuel and the petrol is so high now to buy. So imagine, like, you if you're using the generator, you need to buy fuel all the time. Like, you need to buy fuel in the morning and the after. Like, you need to buy fuel daily for you to use the generator. The last time we came back, 2022, we used the generator and it wasn't fun because then you keep buying fuel. It's like a waste of money. It's not a great investment, if you know what I mean, because you constantly have to buy fuel in order to use the generator. And I was spending a huge amount of money in 2022 when we came, just buying the fuel. So, and at that, as for 2022, the petrol was not that high. At this 2024, when we came back, the petrol was extremely high. A liter was 800 naira. And then a liter went to 1,000 naira. Like, oh, Jesus Christ. It was too high. So a lot of people that were using generator couldn't afford to use it this year because the crisis was too high. So if you live over there, or if you have a house over there, or if you visit frequently, I will honestly advise you to buy solar, because it is the best thing. Like, we're not really worried about light. Whereby 2022, I kept worrying about light. Oh my God, when are they taking the light? When are they bringing the light? That kind of nonsense. But this time around, I'm not worried about light because I wake up light, I go to bed light. Anytime there is light, it's very good, honestly. So yeah, the moi moi is ready and I am enjoying it. And this is actually 2 o'clock because everybody has eaten their moi moi and I was waiting patiently to eat my own moi moi. Guys, I was just salivating and waiting. But yeah, initially when we came to Nigeria, my mom was baffled, was like, "What? You don't eat till 2 o'clock? What is that? What kind of voodoo is that?" But I think she felt like I'm crazy not eating till 2 o'clock. But when I started educating her and lecturing her on the benefit of what fasting does to your body, she was kind of interested, and she was happy to learn, and she asked more question about it, and I went into more details of explaining, when you're not eating, when your body is not digesting food, your body is now taking out time to repair itself and work for the betterment of itself. And I was telling her with my underactive thyroid before I started, taking fasting very seriously, I used to feel very tired. I used to feel very weak. I used to feel all kinds of things. But now I just feel brand new. Like I just feel so good in and out. So after listening to my lecture, she decided to give it a go. Like, she to try it and see. Initially, she started doing till 10, and then she moved 11. She pushes herself 11:30, 12. And also then she started seeing the benefit of it. She felt good. She feels lighter. She feels good. And she was telling me about it. So, oh my God, this stuff is really good. And I was saying, yeah, because if you're not eating, your body is working for the betterment of you. Your body is repairing, your body is renewing, your body is fixing itself. And yeah, so she has joined me in the fasting. So now when she wake up, she does not eat immediately. She wait. Even if when I say, "Are you hungry?" She say, "No, no, 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 no. Don't worry, just wait." And all she does is to do green tea and drink, and then she wait for her eating time. But yeah, the moi moi is delicious and the leaf moi moi is absolutely yummy. I feel like the leaf moi moi tastes better than the cup moi moi because I feel like the leaf moi moi preserves the moisture. Like it's very moist. It's very, I don't know how to explain it, but there's a taste different between the leaf moi. That's why it's so popular. Because I remember back in the day, if you're going to buy moi moi for anybody, they'd be like, buy the leaf moi moi, buy the leaf moi moi. So it's very popular when you're buying moi moi because it tastes absolutely so good. Yeah, guys, I really enjoyed it anyway. Thank you so much and bye.